In this video, I want to talk about 645, which is maybe one of the least discussed film formats, and I think it's actually a really practical one. The camera I'll be shooting with is my Pentax 645, and I'm on a beautiful road trip down Highway 395. It's an absolutely gorgeous landscape, and I want to use this camera because I think it'll be a perfect time to test out this format and decide if it's worth shooting. 645 lives somewhere between like 35mm film and 6x7 medium format. It does take 120 medium format rolls of film, but it shoots the smallest frame size possible on 120. And so the discussion online generally tends to be somewhere between people saying that it's great because you get 15 or 16 shots on a roll of 120, and then the other half of the people say that the frame size is too small and it's basically just a little bit more resolution than 35mm. In this video, I want to test it out for myself to see if 645 is worth shooting, if it's worth losing some resolution compared to 6x7 to get an extra 5 or 6 frames depending on the camera. And I think it's just going to be a nice road trip, and I want to try this camera out because I've owned it for quite a while now, but I haven't gotten a chance to shoot with it since I lent it out to a friend pretty much from the day that I got it. Anyway, let's hit the road and go take some photos because look at how gorgeous this is.
Yo, neck tattoos or praying hands couldn't help me, but I still smile for they selfie. I just want to let you know, I'm back. Queens is in the motherfucking building, man. What up, Mr. Baklava? We haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see that smile. Your hair looks wonderful. Let me push this chair up under you. The weather's beautiful. You must have brought the sun with you. You're getting slimmer and you're tanner, huh? And you're speaking perfect Spanish. Must have spent some time in Panama. I gotta tell you that you're absolutely glowing. All that fishing and relaxing that you're doing, it's showing. I might take up rowing. Lay low until it's snowing, then pop up looking Samoan. Man, sway, cover my toes in. My fancy words keep me frozen. It's so easy being me, cause I'm that same OG. All I wanna do is blow my weed and stroke my queen and buy a fleet of blue boats for the team. Fuck, man. Yo, my BMW scraped the floor. You understand? My BMW. The side of my crib looking like Wrigley Field, covered with ivy. I could have been one of the Isleys. Nothing surprises me. I'm obviously high in the driver's seat. It's like I'm rhyming on a silent beat. The groove move like voodoo, put a needle in the dog. Yo, is that Don Cheadle in the car? It looks just like him. About to watch the documentary that Spike did on Tyson. Shouts to Tracy Morgan, you inspire me, man. I fucking love you. Loot Ship 7000. Fuck, that's delicious. Look, we out here. You understand me? Queens in this motherfucker. Always. Always, man. Yo, listen. One more time. Yo. In front of 50,000 screaming, higher than I ever been. Eyes closed, mommy, I'm a rock star. No one knows that I just woke up, got doped up. I just grab the mic and go nuts, eat donuts because I'm robust. I like to sit on women's shoulders, red karate outfits like I'm shown up. I mean, I don't know how many times I could come up here and do this, man.
It was a beautiful day here at June Lake, and one of my favorite shots was just climbing up on some boulders and getting kind of an elevated perspective of this beach. And I shot quite a few photos from up on this boulder because it had such a nice overlooking perspective. People were putting their canoes in the water, there was a ball flying through the air, and the scene was just constantly changing. So I was snapping away quite a few photos, which was nice because I didn't feel as restricted with the 645, knowing that I had like 50% more frames than I usually do. And I actually think the quality was really impressive. All of the detail that I wanted out of this scene was easily recognizable in the photo, and the colors look fantastic. My goal for this trip wasn't anything serious. It really was just to take some fun snapshots of this drive down Highway 395, and we found a bunch of beautiful places to pull off, little roadside spots to shoot, and we also got some really beautiful stormy weather later on in the video. But I think this camera was perfect, just given the casual nature of this trip. I wasn't trying to go after any specific project, and I was just having some fun taking this gorgeous scenic drive down to Los Angeles. Because I have a 220 back on here, when the roll finishes, it'll actually just keep going. So I have to kind of hit a couple of those, and then I can take out the roll, and we're done. I was shooting photos of this, and then I realized I had the 220 back, which meant my camera kept firing even though there was no film left. So those photos don't exist, but they're about to. Nothing better than some good clouds. Come on now. Wow. That's insane. I'm gonna do one more while it's moving. Dude, that's gorgeous. Nice.
Let's go.
That's so good. I want to summarize my thoughts a little bit on this Pentax 645 because it is a really fun camera, and like I said, I've owned this camera for ages, but I haven't really gotten the chance to shoot with it much since it was lent out to a friend since I owned it. It really is so nice shooting through an SLR style camera. I love being able to see the exact composition that I'm getting, especially with a photo like the roses and the motel sign. It's really nice to be able to compose with the depth of field preview and really see what the image is going to look like in the viewfinder. My first medium format camera was actually a Mamiya 645, and this is the only other 645 camera that I've owned since then. But honestly, if you're looking to get into medium format, I highly recommend getting something like this over a 6x7 camera just because of the difference in price. You can pick something up like this for easily under 500 bucks, whereas any 6x7 camera you're looking at over $1,000 to $1,500. And especially if you're starting out, I promise that difference in frame size is not what's going to get better photos. It's going to be spending the money that you saved by not buying a 6x7 to go on a trip or spend your free time taking photos and improving your actual photography. And these cameras are plenty capable, and I think the resolution is still fantastic. There is absolutely a noticeable difference in quality over something like 35mm. You get a lot more depth. Finally, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Squarespace. Squarespace is an incredible all-in-one website building platform that you can use to build your photography portfolio online. I've been using Squarespace for so many years now, and they've made it so easy to get a website up and running with my photography. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you can hit the link in my description for a 14-day free trial of Squarespace. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Willem for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.